Morning, it's the 8th of November, Wednesday 2023. Today we are still using Charka Oracle cards. A bit dreary outside in the northeast of England, so there you go. Just going to cleanse them. As you might have noticed, I've recently started just a podcast. At the moment, it's just prayers and meditation, but I seem to be drawn to prayers at the moment. At the moment, I'm working on the 4 elements: air, fire, and water. Prayers as a, do you know what I mean? So it'd be great if you could listen and just let me know what you think, or just ask any questions you want, or even suggest a topic to talk about. It's fine. It'd be great, and I'd love to hear what you think and let me know. So let's get on with today. Put that one back in, or shall we? Well, let's leave it out for a minute and see what else happens, because you never know. It came out for a reason, obviously. So, have a quick shuffle. Remember, always make the day, or try to make your day as positive and as optimistic as you can. Doesn't mean spiritually, I mean in general, because, you know, we all know stress and the world today has a lot to do with our health and our well-being. So let's see where we come from today. Let's see what happens. So where should I? Read the first one that fell out first, then we'll go back to this one that I've just pulled. So, complacency. Right. For me, complacency means, in general sense, that you're self-doubting, you're not sure whether you will be able to fulfill your responsibilities, your duties, do you know what? We can only do what we can do. We can only do our best with what we have and our abilities. So you've got to, and as like a person or within a group or in a job, you just got to do your best, and you just got to try and do what you think is right at that particular time, or within that environment, or in that future environment or situation. You can only do what you think is right at that time. You know, as I said, hindsight's a wonderful thing, but sometimes, you know, it's not prone to that. So what I would say is, sometimes we self-doubt ourselves, and sometimes we shouldn't, but we also let other people put that doubt in our heads. In reality, that's just making negative, you know, making yourself feel negative about the situation or a challenge that you've got, you know. But at the same principle, if you don't know what you're doing, or you're not sure what you're doing, and you're self-doubting your ability or your understanding of something, like instructions or understanding of what the project is, or what step is next, or how to do things, or what to do, always ask someone. Because there's no shame in asking, you know. And if you don't ask, you're not going to know or understand what to do. So never feel ashamed or embarrassed about asking for help, you know, because you shouldn't. Everyone needs help at one point or another. Some others more than others. So what? Just excuse me, I'm going to let my dog in, so he's going to start barking. Get in. Come on then, prat. Excuse my language. Shouldn't be doing things like that. But it's a bit of a wally, this dog. Right, the next one is a miracle. Now, first of all, we're all miracles. You know, whether we like to believe it or not. There are miracles in this world that we will never understand and never know how it's done. But you've just got to believe that it's there. Because if we don't believe in miracles, then, you know, there's no hope as such. Miracles are silly little things, just silly little thing that you can think of. A smile from a child, a person that's had a stroke, that's walking again. It's a miracle that they've worked hard enough for them to do it. You know, a miracle that someone's managed to come back from having so much debt, having so much stuff baggage with them, you know. And the miracle is, it's all around us because it's life, you know. Miracle is life when you think about it. The miracle is being able to, as women, the miracle is being able to have a child, because that's the miracle, being able to grow a child inside you and also create one with someone, you know, from scratch. We all know how it's done, obviously, but that's a miracle in itself. And also the miracle is that God or spirituality is there. Spirits are around us. You know, they come not as a miracle, but as the miracle we see it. Because not everyone, I don't personally understand how I get spirit connecting with me, or how I read cards, or how I'm able to tell someone about someone's photo. It's a miracle that I can do that. And it's a gift that I've been given. So we should all relish in the thought that we are all miracles. You know, obviously there are some good, some bad, but the majority are all around us. We're living proof that miracles can happen. So, with that, let me make sure I know what chakras we're talking about today, because obviously yesterday I got a bit confused. First one was red. Let's have a gander. So the first one, chapter is red. So, grounding. You know, as I said, this is the root chakra. I've got this right today. I know what I'm doing, I think. So this colour is remind us that we also need to ground and protect ourselves. You know, grounding ourselves to our spiritual life, our real life, our feelings, our emotions, our actions, the consequences of things. Grounding is making us and helping us understand each other and the world as we see it. Yeah, and also don't forget to try and protect yourself from negative energies, because that goes with grounding as well. So, and I think it's also, it says in here, because obviously I haven't used these cards for a long while, it's also about bringing new things into our life, such as the miracle. You know, so they both relate very well to each other. New beginnings, you can get complacent over it, but at the same time it's faith, and if you keep self-doubting yourself and be complacent, you're never going to achieve your full goal or your full potential in life, as a parent, as a person, at work, at home, friends. Do you know what I mean? So sometimes you've got to take that leap of faith and just go for it. So let's see what this one chakra means. Yellow. So basically this one is our third solar plexus. So it's sort of here, if you know what I mean. I'm not very good at explaining things like this, so let me see. So yeah, so it's basically like in the middle here type thing. So intellect. Right, again, it's similar to what I was saying, but slightly more. Intellect obviously is problem solving, is thinking outside the box, how to create and solve things without getting yourself too stressed out. And sometimes that is a miracle, because you have a challenge or you have a problem, and sometimes the answer's right in front of your face and you don't always see it, but it's there. You've just got to calm down and look around and think more clearly. So I'm going to leave that with you today, and hopefully you'll understand and all, get what I'm trying to say. And I shall speak to you all soon. Bye. Love and light and blessed be to everyone.